And good afternoon, everyone. Philip Pinarski here with the Mobile Wood TV Live Desk. We are out in downtown Holland today as preparations are now underway for the annual Kerstmarkt. It is back in town starting tomorrow, and you guys are going to get sort of a behind-the-scenes look at sort of the setup, what you can maybe expect to see. And one of the many vendors that people are going to be able to check out is Gina. Gina's joining us now. She is from the Beard and the Gal. They are the official food vendor for the Kerstmarkt. Gina, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for being here.
And I want to talk about the food because I know people are really excited about that. We were just at the Grand Rapids Christkindl Market, and that was sort of anything anybody talked about. I know here, sort of the same thing. Everybody loves the food. So Corinne's behind the camera right now. I'm going to let her kind of have free range of moving around here. But Gina, talk to me about just some of the food that people can expect at this year's Kerstmarkt.
So our biggest thing is the Dutch pigs in a blanket, which is our homemade pork sausage wrapped in a shortbread crust. So not your typical sausage in a crescent roll. So definitely something to come check out. We also are going to have a bunch of our sweets like the speculas, our banquet, and then a few things that aren't pictured is our sourdough Christmas stollen will also be here. Of course, our sourdough cinnamon rolls. And then we'll have a variety of drinks as well, like hot cocoa cider, and then, of course, our homemade massive marshmallows. If you came here last year, you'll remember those very well.
Yeah. No, they look massive. And,
yes.
you being the official food vendor, what does that mean to you guys, especially for you, the Beard and the Gal? You guys have been at the Holland Farmers Market for a few years now, but now kind of taking over this in the 27th year of the Kerstmarkt. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's a huge blessing. First of all, for someone to think that you're good enough to take over a gig that's been going on for 25 years means that you're doing something right. So obviously that makes us super happy. And just the fact that it's a part of a community that we're already in, and ran by the same people that, started as our partners and vendors and grew into friends, and now we're all on the board together and doing something really great for the community. I'm super happy about it.
Yeah, no, and the Kerstmarkt itself has been named as a top 10 sort of Christmas market around the country for a couple years now. A couple times it's been named in the top 10. What do you think sets this apart from other Christmas markets across the country, and that deservingly so in that top 10 spot?
Yeah, absolutely. I think what makes us special is that, we are holding true to that authentic European, Christmas market that you would get if you went to a different country. And because this is Holland, obviously very big into our Dutch heritage. So we're really playing, a big role in that and making sure that we're staying true to who we are as a city. And also to bring something really exciting to, to our community that you might not be able to experience if you can't go to those different countries and experience it. So yeah, very excited.
Right, absolutely. And remember, it is kicking off tomorrow. It is a little cold out right now. I don't know if you can tell by my nose. A little chilly out, but there are warming stations that are going to be here. And then, again, there's plenty of food, plenty of drinks for people to also try out. Talk to me about some of the drinks that people can expect to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have the hot cider, the hot chocolate. We'll also have the famous glue line that you can get in our Kerstmarkt Stein, which you can collect. So this is our 27th year. So some people have been doing that for 27 years. But you can start now.
Yeah, right.
And then also coffee. All the warm beverages, for sure.
Right. Now, and it's not just the beverages and the food that people can check out. There's going to be a lot of other vendors and maybe even giving you the opportunity to get some holiday shopping done. Now I want to swing us on over here to one of the other booths that are already set up. Again, nothing is happening today. It's all getting started tomorrow. This is Steven. Steven is going to be talking to us a little bit about what he's going to be selling at the Kerstmarkt this year. Steven, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for coming down today. So I make custom pens, pencils from bright acrylics to woods imported or domestic. Everything from delicate and dainty to gloriously oversized. So even my arthritic claws can use some of the toys that I make here to write checks at night, that's for sure.
And how'd you get started kind of doing this? This is not something that maybe you typically see in your every day-to-day market or farmer's market or anything like that.
My hands can no longer use this object, so I made one for me, and then it turned into all this as the friends and family started asking for something they could use as well. So yeah, everybody deserves a good pen.
And what's your process sort of for making these? I especially like these with the dragon, the different colors, everything about them. They're so beautiful. What kind of is your process when you're thinking, I want to make a pen, I want it to stand out? What sort of goes through your mind?
So the hardware kits, I purchased them, of course, they're just made. And then just finding the right colors that match the hardware, and then following what the wood itself will tell you or what the acrylics work with, so that it looks right and then feels right when it's done.
All right, well, Stephen, thank you so much for letting us talk to you. And yeah, these pens look great. That's just one of the many vendors that are going to be here. And Gene, I kind of want to wrapping up now. One of the coolest parts I think about the Kerstmarket, and we were talking about it a little bit earlier before this live, was that it's fully volunteer ran and organized. You yourself are not getting paid to be here. You are just doing this out of the kindness of your heart, trying to spread some holiday joy and bringing this out to the community. I mean, knowing that this is fully volunteer ran, what makes why is that so important to you guys to think that it's for the community by the community?
I think that's what, I mean, before you even show up, you know that is what it's going to be about. We're not here to make money. We're not here to get rich. We're here to support local businesses, local families, and just give the community something that they can be proud of and be excited for.
Awesome stuff. Gina, thank you so much for allowing us to talk to you, kind of getting a view of the Kerstmarket. Again, it does get underway tomorrow. We're going to have a lot more information coming up later today on woodtv.com. If you are looking to find out a little bit more, start planning your visits on down here. You guys are open until December 21st, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
And sort of
weekends.
And sort of the hours, the days, it's Fridays and Saturdays typically,
Fridays
right?
and Saturdays starts tomorrow, so the first weekend is just Saturday. And then next week, we do have a longer Friday for Black Friday, so 11 to 8. And then after that, it will be 3 to 8 and 9 to 6 on Saturdays.
All right, perfect. You heard it here first. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning into this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.